Hi there, my name's Mandy. I have long-term and quite bad chronic fatigue syndrome, and I'm here to talk to you about what it's like to live with the virus for me. My life was already really limited before the pandemic. I have been housebound for going on 8 years after having been a primary school teacher, a puppeteer, jazz singer. I did a little bit of lots of different things in the arts world, and had a relapse of my chronic fatigue and find myself housebound with lots of debilitating symptoms. The problem for me and living with COVID is that viruses are my nemesis. It was a virus that first got me sick back in the year 2000 when I was 30, and it was a virus that instigated the relapse that I'm now in, that is stopping me from being able to work and be independent. I'm dependent on carers and spend 95% of my day in bed or resting in a reclining chair with my body fully supported. But it's not so much about the specific symptoms that I experience, but the burden of COVID and the relaxing of all the protective measures in the community mean that my already limited life has become even more limited and overshadowed by a burden of fear of what might happen to me if I were to contract COVID. There are some people with my disease that cannot speak, they can't eat, they have to be fed by a tube, and they spend 100% of their lives in bed in a black, darkened room. And quite frankly, I don't know how my mental health would go if I had to face that. It's already very challenged by my life. And without a crystal ball, I can't know whether I might actually die if I were to contract COVID. So for me, it's not a question of living with COVID. It's a question of whether I die with COVID or whether I become horrendously sick beyond my current status of extremely poor health. So I would be grateful if people respected social distancing and wore their masks when they were in public, because if we can prevent the spread of COVID in the community, we protect people like me and others who are even more vulnerable than I am. And I think we all win when we hook into empathy, because compassion gives us connection and connection gives us a richer life. So I hope these thoughts are of use to you. Okay, see you later. Thanks for listening. Bye.